Hey, welcome to Simple Badminton. My name is Coach Tim, and for today's video, I'm going to tell you common mistakes for beginners that apply to footwork at the back. So, one of the things for footwork, usually for backcourt, what you're supposed to do is to turn, have your shoulder facing that way, and actually just shuffle to the back. For beginners, because the game's pretty dynamic, a lot of times what you'll see for beginners, you'll actually backpedal to the back. So straight, usually it's okay when you start out to just go here. But let's say if you're going to the middle, what you'll see happen a lot is actually people backpedaling. So let's say if the bird was to the right, they will actually backpedal back and then go lateral and then try and hit. Or they might just backpedal on a diagonal and then hit. But try if you can. I know the diagonal is a little bit tougher for beginners, but try if you can, if you have time, just to turn, to get into a habit of turning, following that bird, and then really swinging and then going back. Try not to backpedal too much because it's just a habit you don't want to do too much. Second mistake for beginners. So usually when they start or when they learn to turn and then hop back, what will actually happen is because for the diagonals, it's not a movement that's too easily to learn because the bird's on the overhead. So when you turn, usually you want that feet to follow that line towards the bird. So if the bird was over there, you're gonna shuffle back, following a line. One of the problems is that when you turn, you actually have to turn your neck to look at the bird, especially on the overhead side. So this part's a little bit tricky because the bird's to my left. So from here, what you see happen is sometimes on this side, the right foot, I'm right-handed, you actually, some people I've seen kind of overturn too much. So it'll look something like this. So they'll turn kind of like this, and then when they shuffle back, it'll kind of look like that. So make sure when you shuffle, when you turn, the left and the right foot are parallel to each other. When it's parallel, you can actually lateral hop a lot easier. If you turn too much, if the right foot, you swing too much like this, you see how these feet are not parallel, and when you hop to the back, in a really awkward stance to hop back. So the last tip for beginners, usually when you go to the back, you're just gonna turn, you're gonna follow a line and swing. So what else I've seen happen is a lot of people turn, they'll actually hop, and then they'll go in a circle. So they're kind of swiveling towards the bird. So make sure you decide. So when the opponent hits to the back, roughly wherever it is, you want the racket foot, the logo pointing towards the bird. So let's say the bird's over there, you turn, logo's facing that way, you draw a line and you just follow that line. You want to make sure you turn, you don't want to hop in circles. Like the video,
share and
thumbs up, share and subscribe.
Yeah, share and subscribe.
Share and subscribe.
Or
like and subscribe. Okay, thank you guys.